I couldn't get the pause. Pause.
Yo.
Man, what city is this? This is LA. It's hills in the back of that.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yo, fuck us up. Welcome back to another episode of the Gentlemen's Club motherfucking podcast. I like that. I need mad sound effects.
Yeah.
I support it. This is your boy Cardell, reporting from the basement of the Gentlemen's Club podcast. Sitting with my guy,
Joshy Ty.
And over there in the back.
Hi guys, my name's Zach.
Like this shit, man. We on the schedule. Oh, before we go forward doing anything,
please,
if you guys love us and support us, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please like, share, whatever it is that you need to do that you would feel comment.
Yeah, we like the comments on.
No, you know what? No, hold on. Another thing that I want to do though, if you guys dislike something or support something or have questions, ideas, thoughts on things that you guys want us to cover, man,
at Ashton,
hit me.
Yeah, just hit Ashton. Don't hit me.
I'm curious, and I realize that
I will never respond.
It's gonna take a couple of days.
No, that's fine. But no, hit me. I'm curious. I want to hear what you guys think, have questions on, ideas and whatnot. I want to have more engagement with those of you guys who listen. I don't care if you constantly send things in, whatever the case may be. Hit me. I'll respond. I'm curious about those things, but make sure you like and subscribe.
So let's talk about homemakers.
Like that? You didn't even have to do it.
He said he wanted sound effects today.
So I'm with it. I'm here. I'm with it.
Let's talk home wreckers.
Home wreckers. All right. So look. So this Derek Jackson thing.
He wrecked his own home, shit,
bruh. But that shit took over.
That be the thing, though.
That shit took over.
The home wreckers, they be wrecking their own shit. Really,
he was a home wrecker who wrecked his own shit. So,
the wild part was when he did the response video to his own video.
That is one of the most narcissistic things I think I've ever seen in my life.
Facts. Now, from what?
Go ahead.
But bro, this we talked about this. We've been talking about this for a good hour. Just this whole social media thing.
Yeah,
it looks like a whole display of mental illness. It looks crazy.
It's a form of addiction.
Yeah,
social media is a form of addiction.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I realize that you got to get the hits in order to get paid, to get the views, and blah blah blah, so on and so forth.
But then you lose yourself.
Well, that's the thing. Are you more concerned about your marriage or
your persona,
your social media account,
right?
Your social character, because that's what you're putting on the page.
But what if when the cameras go off, you can cut that shit off and be your own regular person?
Some people can. They're good actors.
Most people can, but for what has come out in his personal life to come to light, maybe he needs to be the person that he's been on social media in real life and not vice versa.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Sounds like you need to be real with yourself.
You're not wrong. Excuse me. So just I don't care about this shit personally, but just from what I've gathered, he obviously there was more than one woman that was involved.
Damn. He was having threesomes.
That's your ticket to how you make relationships work, right?
He told his wife about
it. That's what I said.
But yeah, there was more than one woman. I guess
he was married young too. I guess he didn't get his fucking out.
I guess there was some church and state, some church and state involved. He was supposedly met up with his wife.
And them church women be freaks
at a church.
They be the nastiest ones.
I knew he was going to go there.
I don't know personally, but
to be real with you though, man, there was conversations going on today. It was like, you're not wrong. But he supposedly went to a church picnic and had a conversation with the pastor and the wife, and that's supposedly what led to them not necessarily separating. But then, you got some women that are saying that, hey, the last video that he did, this scenery right here, he's sitting outside my crib. This wasn't too long ago. So I don't know.
He was at the side chick crib filming a
bruh, if anybody
filming a video about men being faithful.
Bruh.
And this nigga's a different type
all you did was hop in the car and hit the block.
He different.
So I don't know. I can't.
He could have pulled up any other place.
Bro,
Do it
the whole book thing was the shocker to me. It's like, bro, how long did y'all plan this rollout?
I think he's the only one that planned the rollout. I don't think anybody else knew about the rollout.
Yeah.
His
Definitely.
wife included.
Yeah, it's ugly, man. But yeah, there was a whole bunch of more mess. It consumed everything that I like to listen to and or check out as far as news is concerned and whatnot.
They should have had more threesomes.
I'm not endorsing that.
I'm kidding.
I'm not endorsing. No, he's not. Man. It's okay.
I'm kidding. I've never had
It's
one.
rough, man. It's rough. Overall, this whole imposter thing. How do you guys feel like it shapes? Because there's people that are still defending this guy, that are behind him 100%. How do you guys? What are you guys' thoughts on this, man? Does anybody come with anything? Like, what does this feel like to you as far as like the Jada thing?
Seems like manipulation to me.
Okay.
Like this nigga is a professional manipulator. Like he really had a audience of people
Bro, he
believing.
blamed God.
And then blame God for.
That is wild. I'm surprised he didn't get struck by lightning immediately.
That shit.
He blamed God for his temptation.
This social media shit is insane, bro.
He blamed God for Instagram.
Like niggas is
And all the women he follows on Instagram. See, that's why you gotta clean it.
Instagram got your bitch. It's real, man. It's real. It's real. But yeah, any other thoughts, Zach? Do you got anything, man?
I would say this is kind of the perfect example of why you got to be careful who you idolize and take their word as bond, because especially on social media, they're saying things purely to get the recognition, to get the likes, to get the follows.
Bro, for the bag, though. It's for the bag.
It's for money.
Let's not talk about the bag.
All of these things that they talk about, share, things that they say and or do, if that camera is on, whether it's an iPhone, whether it has big bright lights, whether it's on your television screen, however it comes to you, you got to realize that not all of this shit is genuine. I would say 90% of it is not.
So our shit ain't genuine?
No, fuck out of here.
No, we did 10%.
I guess I'd be too real shit.
Well, don't get me wrong. It's filtered. It's filtered slightly, but
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm on violence today,
I'll give an example in a different field. So
Okay.
I watch a lot of videos as far as like the stock market is concerned and option trades and calls and buys and stuff like that.
Okay.
And some of these guys that do these videos are licensed brokers, but they will tell you in the video, I do not take my word as fact. If you want financial advice, go pay somebody to go
advisor.
do this.
Yeah, see,
I am not liable. I am not liable
for what you
Fucking
do.
your money up. If you lose millions of dollars, it ain't my fucking fault.
Right.
I feel like all,
These social
life coaches on
Yes.
social media,
You should
whatever.
have the tiny
you should
print.
have that disclaimer.
You should have the tiny print.
I
Before
don't
you
live by this.
Before you get,
This is not actually me.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm just telling you what you want to hear.
If he would have started off, I cheat on my wife all the time.
I cheat on
Hey, but for
I cheat on
y'all
that bitch all
who
the time.
subscribe to a monogamous lifestyle, I have
what?
something for you that might help. Like, you really got to give that disclaimer and let people know that off rip that you're not perfect, that you're inhuman.
Like,
if you're coming off like that, you have no reason. Your audience won't even be surprised. Like, yo, this nigga told us who he was from the jump.
Yeah.
You have a lot of
And when things like this pop up, you Teflon.
It's the same thing in
like,
real
nigga, I ain't
life.
lie to y'all.
Same thing in real life. If you shoot your shot at a girl, you be like, girl, I ain't shit. I just want to let you know.
If you honest,
And she can be like, you know what? I'll fuck with it.
if you're honest, there is nothing that can come to light that's gonna really make you look.
Fellas,
some type
stop
of
lying
way.
to these girls.
Bro, I've been saying this for 2 years.
Stop. Just stop.
I've been saying this for 2 years, maybe longer.
Stop.
Just be honest.
Just be honest.
Even if you know she gonna hate it, be honest.
You might not know what she might be into. She might actually just want to fuck.
Now, disclaimer. That's been my message from the jump. Y'all know how I feel about contracts.
Oh,
I've told you where you go wrong.
I don't do the contract part.
Listen.
Can you explain to our new viewers what your contract is?
Accountability.
Prefer you didn't.
Listen. Accountability on me for adding bonuses to the contract unnecessarily. But please be aware that just because you let somebody know what it is,
bucks, nigga, what?
Anyway, let's back.
McDonald's, but not the dollar menu.
You want a drink?
You want fries with that?
No, our ice cream machine is working.
That part.
Our ice cream machine is working.
I might hold your hand in the car.
Anyway. Aside from that,
I wish we could be honest about certain things.
It'll come. No, I'm gonna be on violence for the next couple of episodes. We've been too PC. Respectfully.
I mean, we have, and I think that it's time for us to.
Yeah.
It's time for us to jump off the balcony. So
Just a little bit.
Sweetie said, "Let me go."
Let me go.
Let me
Bag
go.
alert. Major bag alert. Bro,
Hey.
that was the easiest joke on Twitter that I did not see. The easiest joke on Twitter that I did not see.
I need to put it on Twitter right now.
Bruh.
Hold on. I'm gonna tweet it.
Dude,
I want to see what it. I
that
want to see
was
what they
the
do.
easiest bag. The easiest bag.
So the video came out.
All right. Tell the full.
Okay, no. Disclaimer.
A glimpse of the video came out.
Okay, yeah, a glimpse.
No, there's two videos.
Okay,
There's-
I
there's two
I
vi-
only saw the elevator.
There's two
video.
videos.
I didn't see the beginning of the elevator.
Yeah, I was about
video.
to say there's two videos.
I heard she punched him.
You never know. Disclaimer though. This is
Hammer
from
from Jay-Z and Solange. Damn, don't do the shit in the elevator.
There's cameras on the elevator.
for sure.
And
And whatever building that you're in, most of the time there's cameras.
Except for mine.
If they were shopping, you're disgusting. Nasty.
I ain't did it yet.
But this video is supposedly
when that shit stop a floor short and the door open and somebody standing there with their groceries.
Hey, that's
Hey.
not fun.
Hey,
That's not fun.
you gotta take the next one out.
That's
man.
not fun. But then,
Next one.
but check this
Take the
out though.
stairs.
If they notice well enough, you could be like, and then they'll step back and they'll let you take your
Hey,
trip.
fam,
home.
I'm not taking the stairs. Pull your pants up.
I done got some shit off in the elevator. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I've never had sex in the elevator.
I've gotten an orgasm off.
I've never.
Excuse me.
It wasn't mine.
I might have.
It wasn't mine. It wasn't mine.
Oh my god!
But an orgasm got off. This video is from.
That's pretty fast.
Listen, if your fingers work,
What floor are you going to?
He went down one floor. You gotta make this shit quick.
hey man. Sometimes it works. There is this video is from supposedly from December,
Okay.
so I don't want anybody.
Before all the fallout, I didn't think you
I mean,
were
and that's
the
the
woman
and that's
that
the
I
thing.
thought you were.
Yeah, and it's already that stuff has already happened. So
I mean,
obviously there's been
could've-
turmoil.
It could have obviously led to the fallout.
Right?
as well.
Did you guys see these videos though when it came to like the interview, how the whole thing initially started?
Her interviews,
Yeah.
I saw part of one last night, and
Okay.
I was like, "Oh, I get exactly what Quavo was talking about."
Like, bro, her whole lifestyle and her whole
Philosophy is interesting.
but it's how to get a 8-figure guy. Yeah, like that's a premise. Like I get it.
Yeah.
I get the game is the game.
Yeah.
But based on the footage that you gentlemen saw, what were your thoughts?
That's not how you get a figure guy.
You're not wrong.
Now, if I'm making 8 figures, I don't know the full situation and the extent of it, but
Right.
no,
Right.
I can't do that. I look, and this, I don't know how this sounds. I'm gonna say it anyway.
Go ahead.
Fuck it.
Go ahead.
The more money you make, the more you have to lose, and this is on both sides.
Of course.
Yeah.
If I'm an 8-figure individual, I cannot be in those situations in public, especially.
It's multi-millions.
Right.
Multi-million.
As a multimillionaire,
Yeah.
I cannot afford to be in those situations, especially publicly, because it's going to cost me my 8 figures.
Right.
Money.
Yeah, for sure.
So
even
if you are the type of individual to bring about those kind of situations, I have to distance myself from you.
Yeah.
That is just
Instantly.
how I view it.
Instantly. As soon as I see what kind of character you are, I'm like,
That's not for me. Because that looks like that might cost me the bag.
Because even if I'm not involved, just out of association, it may cost me money.
Bro, can't even be seen with you. Can't even be seen with you,
and if I'm an 8-figure individual, I care about my money.
Facts. You would have to in order to get to that point.
To get to that point, you have to care to some degree to get to that point.
You're not wrong.
Absolutely. So
you wouldn't date a sweetie?
No.
Bruh. But
I'm engaged, first off.
I'm just saying, I'm putting out a hypothetical.
I'm joking.
Yeah, please don't go back to that. I don't miss those days at all. Call of Duty bag, though. Like, there's no telling what was... That was his... Like, that
was probably some money and some jewelry.
You never know, but you saw what's on the bag.
Or he just really liked that Xbox.
Can I give y'all what I saw?
Sure.
I saw an argument that went to, oh, that's what you're going to do? Let me go get what I know that you care about real quickly. Because the way that he went after the bag, he wasn't throwing her into the wall. He was grabbing the bag, trying to protect the item, and she ain't pivot. Like, you supposed to use your other leg, and she fell.
It could be viewed as that. It could be viewed as flopping.
He did rough her a little bit though, because she's not a guy.
But give me my shit. It's not yours.
I get that, but I do got to defend her as a woman.
Yeah, listen. And his temper was a little too high in that situation. Because again, when you are worth that certain dollar amount, you at all times have to watch your behavior.
He should have had security with him.
I got a quick question.
Where's security at?
I got a quick question. And we gonna get in.
Security with me all the time.
We already know where we gonna go from this point. But if you're in an argument with a woman as a man, and you see her go to grab anything, is your response to allow that to happen?
In an abusive relationship that I was in.
But let's check this out. Check this out, though.
I didn't know.
Check this out. But hear me. It's your item.
It's my item, my personal item, something I love dearly.
And I realize how this sounds. I realize how this sounds.
Okay.
But I've never been in a situation to raise my hand at a woman. But if I've been in situations where I see a woman go to grab something in an argument that I'm in with her, I'm not letting you get, especially if it's mine.
Okay.
So I'm not letting you grab that item. I'm going to grab the item itself.
Let's take a step back. Let's bring context into this.
Okay.
So we're going to go back to, and I don't want to harp on this. We're going to go back to his financial situation.
Okay.
What is it that she could have grabbed that you couldn't have replaced instead of looking like that?
It had to be something of high value, like jewelry, money.
What that you
keys,
but
you're not wrong.
All
car
of those
keys,
things,
it had to be something
but you can replace those things.
Well,
if he has the money that he has, you can replace those
he was in the wrong because he got emotionally charged in that situation. You can tell that.
Right.
I'm not holding that against him. I'm just giving the other side of the situation.
For sure.
That's it.
For sure.
He shouldn't have went over there by himself. Fellas, don't ever go over there by yourself. If y'all in an argument, don't.
But check this out. But no, because we can rule that out. Most of the time, you're always going. If you slide into your girl's crib and you guys are having good, like, bro.
No, I'm talking about y'all on bad terms.
But I mean, you realize how easily that great night of you going to your girl's crib to kick it can turn into one of those. Like, bro, every single man in this room has been abused physically by a woman. So you know exactly how quickly a great evening can turn into you being hit.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that is an excuse for anything else. I'm just giving the other side because we never, ever talk about this. There's never any excuse to hit a woman. Unless your life is truly in danger, in my opinion.
There's never any excuse for a woman to hit a man.
The equality...
Physical abuse should not happen.
The equality on that side is the point that I'm really trying to highlight because a lot of that stuff...
is okayed. It's okayed. By society.
It's validated for one reason or another, for sure.
Facts. So that's the only point
I don't blame Quavo for going, for putting himself in that situation initially by himself, because if y'all on bad terms and you go over there with full intentions on fixing shit, I don't want my security here for this shit.
He got to be around the corner. You are eight figure.
Look, security being around
celebrity.
The corner, security being around the corner would not have stopped that.
If he had the elevator, yeah, it would have. That's
security is there to protect you.
Yeah.
So
he would have stepped in between that, broke that up, grabbed my box.
But guess what? At the end of the day, like Zach was trying to allude to, you're still dealing with a woman. So therefore, naturally, you're going to move faster and be stronger than her. So there is some delicacy that you need to have in these situations. Period. Mm-hmm. But let's go to how the situation was handled afterwards, because I knew that we saw the outrage came right after, right? But how he handled the situation afterwards, she sat on the ground. She had a good flop.
She was crying.
She had to put on her tears. She had a good flop. But if you watch the extended video, he like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what you doing all that for?
Then when they get to the floor, it ain't like he continue hitting her. It ain't like he did anything else. Set the bag there. I'm gonna wait for you to collect yourself. I'm not gonna help you up. You might swing on me. I'm just going off of what I saw in the video.
It's a messy situation.
It is. It's super messy. But I'm just going off of what I saw in the video. And when I saw it, it just led me to other situations that I've personally been in. I've been in situations where a woman is hitting me, pushing me, right? My immediate response is to bail out of that situation. I got to go. Now, I didn't drive at the time. Had a close relative. I said, I need you to come get me, right? When my relative got there, she immediately falls back on everything that she was just doing. She's got me up against the wall at this point. Didn't touch her once. Next thing you know, the next day, my relative is approaching me, accusing me of hitting her. And I'm like, damn, how did we get here? I've been in that situation so many times, it's not even funny. And it's like, at what point, where is the line drawn when it comes to physical abuse?
It should be that it doesn't happen.
Of course. Okay.
But we don't live in that perfect world.
Let's get into the reality of it.
There is no line. That's the honest to God reality. There is no line.
True. And there's been such an overcorrection. Excuse me. There's been such an overcorrection when it comes to men abusing women. We know many women who have been physically abused by men.
But y'all want to talk about equality? Shit. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, but the thing is though, that is actually on that is. But let's be real. That is on the table, because if a woman comes up to you and socks you in the eye like a dude, or if a woman grabs a weapon and
if I can't see with my other eye,
I apologize. Not personal. Promise.
I'm gonna sock your ass.
But if a woman grabs anything,
trying to trigger me.
I promise you, I'm not. But to be real with you, I was triggered, bro. I was triggered. I was, because it's like too many times that I've been hit.
Yeah.
And I have to bail out of that.
You gotta get out of there.
I have to bail out of that situation.
Yeah.
But there are no repercussions. There's nothing that happens if
I can't call the police on her. I can't.
It's not going to happen.
I'm going to jail.
Especially as a black man.
If you call the police on a woman, you better have something.
You better have all kind of scars, scratches, everything on you.
You better have video proof.
And she better not have nothing on her.
Outside of security cameras.
The knife better be hanging out your central lobe, bro.
Yeah.
It has to be, because anything outside of that is domestic violence, and most of the time you're going.
Yeah.
And
somebody got to go when they make that call. Somebody got to go.
You're going, or both of you are going.
True.
Yeah.
There is no situation where it's like, all right, they take her out and you just chill.
Not gonna happen.
Nah.
I saw one on Cops.
Rare.
On Cops, but he got his ass beat.
Rare.
Like all over the body.
But it's
body.
There's a lot of men out there that have been and are physically abused. They can't tell their homeboys about it. What they gonna say?
All three of us.
Bro, you getting your ass whooped in your own house? That shit crazy.
All three of us.
Like it's
knife pulled on me. Shit. Whatever you
all the above. Now
if try to choke you.
And now if you were to take a police stance on that, I thought my life was in danger. There's no outside perception that's going to side with yours on whatever it is that was going on. Bruh, she could have been trying to crash the car. She could have been jumping all over your back. She could have grabbed the keys and cut you with them. Yeah. These are all scenarios that so many men have been through, and we do not get a chance to talk about it, period.
Until it's too late.
Yep.
Until it's too late.
And we're not negating the fact that women have been abused for a long time, which I feel like there was such an overcorrection of when it's reversed.
Well, it's because masculine and feminine has almost swapped now.
You're not wrong.
As far as like energies are concerned, there's a lot of masculine women and there's a lot of feminine men.
I think what it is society is trying to promote women be tougher.
It's women's rights, and I support women's rights.
Dominant. Yeah, no,
1,000%. I'm a big advocate.
What I'm saying is that it's not wrong, and on the reverse, they're trying to promote men being more open.
It's an overcorrection. It's an overcorrection of everything,
and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But we still need balance.
There still needs to be a balance. And there still needs to be a conversation that is saying it's okay for men to be men.
Overcorrection from the other side.
And it's okay for women to be women. And it's okay for a woman to be a man and a man to be a woman. Whatever you want to be it.
Cool.
But don't knock somebody. Yeah, just don't be an asshole.
That's really all it is.
Yeah. And don't knock somebody for what they want to be.
Exactly. You're right.
Simple as that.
You're not wrong.
Stay at everybody way. Shit.
Right.
That's how I see it.
Speaking on women showing up with weapons.
Who else showed up with a weapon?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. I don't know.
I don't know where he's going either, but let's go.
A woman was arrested.
Oh shit. Yeah. I do. Yeah.
I had a solid segue.
Let's get through it. Come on. A woman was
arrested outside of the estate.
Aubrey.
At Drake's crib.
At Drake's crib. She had a motherfucking knife.
And a metal bat.
Damn, he must not have that's the one that he had sex on Valentine's Day.
And realized it wasn't it.
Yeah. And bailed out. And
he had sex with somebody else.
And never talked to her again.
And she just heard the record, was like, this motherfucker.
I got a quick question. Bruh, that's the worst. I got a question. I got a question though.
I told you he was emphasizing that shit.
How often has the penis had somebody at your doorstep?
I'm not doing this.
Do you have to divulge numbers?
I'm not doing
Grand
this.
violence. I came for it.
You want numbers?
I came for it.
I had somebody break in my house, bro, my apartment. Like was bang down the door.
I remember that story.
Bang down the door. My roommate's just like, who the fuck is this? Gets to my shit and is like, Josh, open the door. I need some dick right now. I'm like,
oh, the police are being called.
I'm like, you got to get the fuck out. Like, what? I need it right. I was like,
wait, that was in your apartment?
Yes. This is in my apartment. She lived in an apartment on a different floor. So she came down. She bust through the front door. And then, like, luckily I had my room locked.
All right, guys. Free advice.
Shit.
Not in the same building.
Usually.
Never in the same.
Never in the same building.
Never in the same building.
But this is a rookie mistake. I was like 22.
Okay.
All right. 22. This shit.
Yeah,
like,
and you've definitely
7 years ago.
And you've definitely grown from this, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're a reformed.
Oh, you live in the same building as me? That's terrible.
This shit's
terrible. One of us has to move.
Yeah, you're a reformed rookie, so I respect it. I respect
I'm a reformed rookie.
Yeah, but that's a really scary situation.
I've had gifts be left at my front door,
right,
repeatedly after I made it very clear that I wanted nothing to do.
Bomb threats.
With her. Scary.
No, these were like actual gifts. It was kind of scary.
Teddy bears.
Scary.
I miss you. Text me back. Why don't you call me? Come and see me for once.
I almost got
Come and see me for once. Come and see me.
If I felt threatened, like physically, like unsafe at any point in time, I was fully prepared to get the police involved.
Bruh.
Yeah.
And you have to be. And you have to be though.
Yeah.
Because like, bro, as soon as you start following my movements or you're outside my place, that's
like once you know that I'm not home because you were staking out my house. Bro, I actually started circling my block before I came home and left.
Look, it'll have you paranoid. You take the long way home. You take the alternate route.
Don't take him back to the crib.
You're not wrong. But
rookie mistake.
Yeah, whenever you start to feel like you can't move and you have to be on lookout, there
What's
might be
the point of having your own house?
Look,
like
listen, but I hate to flip the coin,
it's
bro.
just for me to lay here. Sorry, you can't come over.
I hate
because one, I'm not cleaning up all this motherfucking hair that you're gonna leave in this bitch,
bruh. I hate to flip the coin. I hate to flip the coin.
Wash my sheets.
But when the roles are reversed, that is a very serious situation. I've had conversations with many women about how he keeps driving past my house. He followed me to my parents. What? He did this, and that.
That's why I don't do that shit to women, because I know what it feel like to be stalked and all that shit.
It's a scary situation.
That shit is fucking nuts.
So real quick, and then we'll wrap this up.
Of course.
When me and my girl were first dating, like we weren't actually officially together. We just went out on a date, and for one reason or another, I didn't pick her up, but I had to drop her off at home. Okay. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, all right, cool. Like I knew the intersection and the house and all that stuff. I was gonna send flowers. I didn't want to do it. It was like, that might be creepy.
You gotta worry about that stuff.
And it was the most genuine of intentions. But I was like, nope, look, that is creepy.
But listen. If they like you,
it's all good.
It's okay.
It's totally cool.
It's okay.
If they not feeling you, you're creepy.
If they're on the fence,
you're making me uncomfortable.
Either way,
it's tough. It's tough, bro. It's tough.
Now you gotta
the goalposts move a lot.
And I think
restraint.
I think at that moment I was on the fence, so I didn't want to do it.
What about you? What was your rookie mistake before we close?
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, or stalker situation.
I can say it, but I won't.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
And on that note, we're gonna close. This has been the Gentleman's Club. Thank you for another episode. We are out of here. And hold on, y'all go wish Ashton a happy birthday.
Happy motherfucking birthday to my man.
Big 30-30. All right, see y'all later.
Be back though. Love you guys.